Hi, and welcome to Scoreboard from MyFountainOnline.com. Tonight we're in the Ferris Center. We just finished up the Louisiana Tech versus UCA Bears basketball game, where unfortunately the Bears lost, but not talking about them. I'm joined by Mitchell Morgan and Spencer Griffin, and we're going to talk about UCA football coming up this weekend against Sam Houston State. So we have 7 seniors leaving the team this year. Who are you guys sad to see go?
Well, obviously, Winrick Smothers, of course. You know, on the offensive side, hey, he's my player that I'm going to miss the most. On the defensive side, I'm going to say Justin Love. You know, he's got 43 tackles on the year. He's been playing really good. I think he's third on the team in tackles. You know, Winrick Smothers has been out for a little bit, or he's out for the rest of the year, obviously, with his injury. But, man, he was just a great offensive guy to watch. You know, really explosive, just a great quarterback to have. He's probably going to be the guy that we miss the most as me, myself, and also as a community.
Yeah, on the offensive side, I'm going to go with Chase Dixon, his favorite target. And we talked about it a little bit on the show about how eerie it was that he went out with the same exact injury as Winrick did, the guy throwing him the ball. But, yeah, that was just kind of strange. But then on the defensive side, even though he missed the first 3 games, or not the first 3, he did miss 3 games, I'm going to say it's Justin Hurd at the linebacker position. I think he has just played phenomenally. And Justin Love talks a lot of good stuff about Justin Hurd. So it's good that they have that chemistry, too, and they can really make that defense solid.
Yeah, and all of our seniors have had some really good playing time this year. This is going to be a really tough loss for UCA. Luckily, we have a lot of freshmen and underclassmen that are playing a lot this year, so we'll have some good talent coming back.
True.
Well, last week, Sam Houston lost to Southern Louisiana 34-21, dropping their conference record to 4-2. They still have a strong possibility to make the playoffs. Do you guys think they're going to use their starters or sit them out for this game?
I think they have to use them. I think if they don't use them and they risk losing this game, they could really risk going into the playoffs at all. Because I think if they lose to UCA, I don't think they're going to the playoffs. I really don't. But I think they have a good chance of beating them. However, Brian Bell, their star quarterback, just went out with a collarbone break. So that's a tough break, literally and figuratively, for them. But obviously UCA is used to that. But I saw their backup against Southeastern Louisiana, and I don't think that there's going to be any problem transitioning to that starter.
Yeah, you know, this might be a game like UCA had after Winrick Smothers went out. You know, it might be a tough loss for Sam Houston State. They might come out a little shake since they don't have their starting quarterback back. But I think that, they're definitely going to play their starters because they need to. You know, to win this game, I think they'll have to play their starters because UCA is going to come fired up because it's home, senior day, their last game. Sam Houston State is definitely going to play their starters. It's going to be a really close game, I think. But I think Sam Houston State will still come out on top.
I think you're right. I think it is going to be close, and I think you're right. I think Sam Houston State is going to come out on top. But, yeah, I think that UCA really doesn't have anything to lose. So, they, like you said, they're going to play all out. I really feel like they are going to try to disrupt Sam Houston State's possibilities of going into the playoffs.
Yeah, and look for Sam Houston State to use 2 up to 3 quarterbacks. One in particular he used for the Wildcat. You know, he can run a lot more, like the Southeastern Louisiana guy that they brought. So, that might be a question for if UCA's defense can stop them, but it'd be a fun game to watch.
That's true.
Well, it's definitely, I think, going to a little bit depend on the fans. So hopefully the crowd comes out and cheers on the UCA Bears as it is their senior night. Let's get some score predictions for this game, though.
I'm going to wait for him.
Yeah, you want me to go first? I think Sam Houston State will win. I think it won't be that high scoring, but I think it's going to be 20s, 30s. So I'm going to say 35-28,
Okay.
Sam Houston State. I think it'll be close, maybe a touchdown, but it'll be pretty close game.
I also have them winning, and I'll just stick with the prediction I had on the show, 38-31, a 7-point victory. I think that'd be all right. I think that's probably a pretty safe prediction, and like you said, not too high scoring, but, not too low scoring either. But like we saw in the Nicholls State game, I don't think it'll be a game like that. But I don't think it'll be a game like Southeastern Louisiana either.
No.
So it'll be a little mixture.
I hope not, especially for senior day. I hope Sam Houston State doesn't come in here and blow us out.
Absolutely.
So I'm giving UCA a little faith before we, end the season.
I understand.
All right. Well, thank you, Mitchell and Spencer, for both joining me here in the Ferris Center. It was fun doing it in the gym for once. But stay tuned and come back next week and check us out to see how the Bears pulled off a game against Sam Houston. This has been Samantha Udon for Scoreboard.